罪の刻印、俺にこんなものが。
Hello everybody, my name is Tara, and I hope you're having a terrific day today. And if you are not, I hope this video makes you guys' day just a little bit better. Today we will be analyzing and ranking another SSR unit that will be available at the release of Tales of Crestoria. This is part of my 15-part series, so please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see more. Tales of Crestoria is an upcoming mobile gacha title set in the TerafiedGaming universe. Today we'll be discussing a pretty character that I think is kind of lackluster, Aegis. He's very charming, but I'm just not exactly thrilled about him, which is kind of weird because in most games I enjoy playing as a tank. Aegis is a water element and Knight type unit. He has an insanely high defense value of 4,000, the highest in the game actually. But he has really below average attack and below average health. I'm guessing they made him have below average health because with his high attack value, with his high defense value, they kind of like offset him by him having less health. But his passive furthers his defensiveness by providing an additional 15% defense to all knights and a 10% defense to all water types. So he's pretty specific in his passive skill. But he's basically the definition of a tank that kind of hits like a wet noodle. And even though he has pretty good attack ratios, he has really below average attack. And he operates more as a hit helper, which I don't even really think that's going to be a thing in Tales of Crestoria, rather than like a hit generator because of his like low turn cooldowns, low over limit gauge being 140. He can help with it. He's not good enough at providing hit generation. But let's talk about his Memorial Stones. I recommend equipping Aegis with Patty, and this basically makes Aegis a tank that will not die because he just keeps on self-healing. And even though he has a lower health value, because of his defense, it doesn't matter as much that it's a percent based off of health at this time, because I don't believe there's any units that attack through defense that have kind of defense penetration in a way. Another option as a Memorial Stone is his own Memorial Stone, which just grants him a massive 30% additional defense on top of his already high defense value, which might be overkill, but who really knows with him because all he is a tank. So with all this in mind, where does Aegis rank? I have chosen to give him a 2.5 out of 5 stars, which kind of puts him into trash tier territory. Because he may be a tank, but outside of that, his value quickly diminishes. And without any abilities to make enemies focus onto himself, your other units are kind of really susceptible to being damaged. And as such, he can kind of be ignored in arena at least. His passive skill, unfortunately, is very specific. It only benefits water element and night types. Very dissimilar to Kanata and Medagal, who have a benefit to everyone, really. And his only saving grace is that he's kind of a water type, and at the moment, there looks to be a lot of very powerful SSR characters that I will talk about in a future video that are fire element units. So we will really have to see how he performs in the arena meta once that shapes out, because he may be a good counter to those strong fire elements. So unfortunately, this means Aegis is in dead last on our tentative SSR tier list. Maybe he is a sleeper OP unit, but I sort of doubt it. But thank you so much for watching, and be on the lookout for the next Tales of Crestoria unit analysis video. Bye-bye now.